guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Demi. Welcome back for another weekly rant. Sorry my lips look a little red and my tongue is a little red. I just had some candy. One thing about me, I am a big candy fanatic. Anyways, welcome back to another weekly rant. Y'all know every week I talk about nonsense in my life. This week, I am continuing to talk about Love is Blind. Last week, I watched the first season of Love is Blind and I absolutely loved it. It was like so, it just got me in the feels, especially because Lauren and Cameron got married, and they're still together to this day, and they actually have a YouTube channel called Keeping Up with the Hamptons. Well, Keeping Up with the Hamiltons. So if you want to check them out, check them out. Their channel is just so pure and wholesome. So I decided to watch the second season of Love is Blind, and let me just say, this season was trash. Like, everybody was telling me beforehand, like, oh, you're gonna be disappointed for the second season, and I'm just like, why? Y'all, I was not really feeling this season, so I don't really have much to say about it, but let's get into it. First of all, last season I said that it wasn't really that diverse, but this season they stepped it up a notch because they had all types of people. They had skinny dudes, skinny girls, fat dudes, fat girls. Well, not fat, but thick, you know. They had Asians, they had Indians, they had more Black people. They had a lot of diversity going on. So I love that about this season. I wonder if they would explore with the fact of like gay people, but I don't know how that would work because the guys live with the guys and the girls live with the girls. So I don't know if they could necessarily have like a gay couple on there, or maybe it could be like Love is Blind, lesbian and gay people. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, so the season did have more diversity, so I definitely like that. But I just felt like the people that were on the show, they were just boring. Everything was just boring about this season. I wasn't glued to the TV like I was last season. This season was just very boring. Let me tell y'all about some of the couples. So we have Jared and Ayana. Let me move over some so I can put their picture right here. Jared and Ayana. First of all, these are the first two people that I liked. Y'all know I always root for the home team. So Jared and Ayana. One thing about him, I love his voice. Like, he has such a masculine, manly voice. Like, I don't know, his voice is really a nice voice. And then we have Ayana. She's really cute. She's really sweet. She's very introverted. She's just adorable. So them two ended up getting married, but they almost didn't get married because Jared was actually talking to Ayana and this other girl, Mallory. First off, let me say that Mallory is such a cute name. I think I'm gonna keep that in my list of baby names because I really like the name Mallory. I don't know if it has like meaning or anything like that, but Jared, he was talking to both of those two, and he was actually kind of ready to propose to Mallory. Like, he asked her something on the lines of, if I asked you to be my wife, what would you say? This woman just broke his heart and was like, although I like you, but I'm feeling a stronger connection with someone else. So she basically broke his little heart, and he decided Mallory was not the one for him, and he went on and proposed to Ayana. My whole thing is, and I feel like everybody's whole thing is, like, dang, Ayana really was your second choice. Had Mallory said yes, would you have then proposed to her? It's just like, dang, we don't know what could have been. I feel like both Ayana and Jared had very good chemistry. Mallory and Jared definitely had strong chemistry. So I know it was a hard choice for him, but dang, Ayana really was your second choice. I mean, it all worked out in the long run, but dang, you really was his second choice. She was a little bent up about that too, but that doesn't change that they are all dating each other. So of course you may run into having feelings for somebody else because you're dating 14 other people. So that was that. Anyways, Mallory ended up saying yes to this other guy, Salvador. And then when they got all the way to the end, you know, to say I do or whatever, he was like, no, I don't want to be with you, because he felt like he was a little bit still hung up on Jared, because when the couples got to paradise, or the couples got to their little vacation or whatever and got to meet Jared and Mallory. Ooh, look at the ashiness on my hand. Like, my hand is so ashy. But Jared and Mallory, when they had first met, they was all booed up talking for a mad long, like he and ha-ha. Jared even made a comment to Mallory to say, oh, I see your ring, not gold. I know you wanted a gold ring. You don't like that ring, do you? I know you wanted a gold ring because I asked you if you wanted a gold ring. Ha 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 ha. So I didn't like that. The conversation was very inappropriate, especially because y'all both still have fiancés. So why y'all over here like talking about what could have been? I don't like that. But yeah, so at the end of the line, Salvador, her fiance, decided that he didn't want to marry her because she just, I don't know, she just wasn't too sure of herself. So that was boring anyways. Moving on to our next couple, we got Deep T and Shake. They are actually an Indian couple and I really like that. What confuses me is because, okay, so Shake, let's start with Shake. So first of all, he's a hot mess. I love him, but he's a hot mess. Like, he's one of those people that's still stuck on the physical. Like, I don't even know why he came on the show to begin with. If he's like one of those people that just has to be with someone who physically looks good. Like, I don't know, maybe he was trying to test his limits or something, but anyways, he's very shallow and superficial, so this really was not the show for him. They ended up not getting married because Deep D was like, Shake, you really not showing me that you really trying to be with me. Like, after they had, you know, met each other and decided that, you know, they're fiancés now, Shake was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. He was like grabbing on her booty and all that kind of stuff. But then later on in the show, he was saying how he wasn't that attracted to her. So after they meet in the pods and decide that they want to get married, they're whisked off to Mexico to, you know, be with each other and try to form that intimate connection. They didn't have sex the whole time throughout the show. Like, they never had sex. Not to say that you have to have sex, but at the same time, it's just like he was never physically attracted to her. Now, one thing about Deepti, she did mention that she was always like kind of chubby or on the heavier side, and she lost a bunch of weight. So she did have some loose skin and things like that. So I guess he wasn't really attracted to that kind of thing. But when he first saw her, he was like, oh yeah, you're so beautiful. But then towards the end of the show, he's just like, oh, I'm not physically attracted to her. She reminds me of a family member. So he was never like giving her that affection that she needed. And the thing is, they had a really good emotional connection. Like, they was kicking it and all of that. But he really wasn't that expressive towards her. And when it was time to say I do, when they were at their wedding, the preacher asked her first if she would take him to, you know, marry forever. And she was just like, no, I know my worth. I don't want to be with somebody that's questioning me. I want to be with somebody that's sure of me. And I absolutely 100% agree. Like, be with somebody that you know want to be with you. Like, don't be with somebody that you feel like you're settling for, if that makes sense. Overall, they was boring too. Next, Shane and Natalie. First of all, so he was a white guy and he got with an Asian girl. And I thought that was real cute because, you know, interracial. Shane, he's really annoying. He seems like a frat boy. Kind of looks like Crash Bandicoot to me. Like, he is not attractive to me at all. Honestly, his hair looks like he's been electrocuted. He's just annoying to me. Like, every time they would show him, I just got mad annoyed. So he was actually talking to two girls in the pod too. He was talking to Natalie and he was talking to this other girl, Shayna. With the whole Natalie thing, they seemed real close in the pods and everything. But one day they had gotten to the pods and Natalie was like, hey, and Shane was like, hey, who's this? Is this Shayna? Oh my gosh, I'll be so happy if this is Shayna. I've been waiting to talk to you all freaking day. Mind you, it's Natalie. He had a deep connection with Natalie and Shayna, and he just totally dropped the ball there because it really felt like he was like kind of in love with Shayna, and he's like telling that to Natalie right now. I don't know, but she felt real sad about that because it's just like, I thought you was my boo-boo stain. Be all excited to talk to her too. Like, I thought I was your number one and you were my number one. But like I said, that's understandable because they're all dating each other. They ended up not getting married. They had a huge fight before the wedding. They didn't really talk about what the fight was about, but it ended up with them not getting married, and that was boring. Anyways, Shayna, she actually said yes to this other guy named Kyle. Kyle had some big old ears. Like, Kyle, he wasn't ugly or nothing, but he had some ears on him. Like, your boy could hear anything. They had really good chemistry. And first of all, Kyle proposed to Shayna, and she was just like, like a deer in head, like so shocked that he proposed, and was basically just like, yeah, I guess I'll marry you. Only after she knew that Shane and Natalie was getting like real serious. Shane had asked Natalie to be his girlfriend. So Shayna was just like, dang, I really don't got Shane no more. So she kind of accepted Kyle's proposal just because I guess she wanted to end up with somebody. We're having some difficulties because they found out that Kyle is an atheist and Shayna is a Catholic. Like, she's like really deep into her religion, and her whole thing was, oh, I don't know if I could be with somebody who don't believe in God. Personally, I think it'll be very hard to be with someone who is of a different religion. I know some people do make it work, but I feel like it's very hard, especially when it comes to like holidays and things like that. Like in Islam, we only have 2 holidays. We have 2 Eids and that's it. In Christianity, I mean, I don't really know about Catholics, but I know in Christianity they have Christmas, they have Easter, they have all of these holidays. In Islam, we don't have that, so we wouldn't be like going to each other's house celebrating. I wouldn't be like getting their family gifts and things like that, because it's just like, I don't celebrate this, so I don't want to be involved in that, and it could create tension between the couple and the family. So I do understand her point of view. But at the same time, if she felt like this was such a big thing for her, she should have said no, because after she accepted Kyle's proposal, she then went and had another date with Shane just to basically pour her heart out to him, basically saying, it's now or never. If you're going to propose to me or what? Because it's now or never. And he's just like, oh my God, I wish you would have told me this 2 days ago. I'm so into Natalie now. It's too late. We wasted so much time talking about nonsense. We could have been talking about us. I'm going to still propose to Natalie. So their relationship was toxic. Oh, love is blind thing. It was boring. Anyway, speaking about religion, Ramadan is coming. Ramadan is approximately 1 week away. It may start on Friday or Saturday. So this channel is definitely going to be doing VLOGMADAN, which is vlogging every day in Ramadan. But I'm not personally vlogging every day in Ramadan. I would never vlog every day because I'm just not interested in watching someone every day or recording and editing every day. Like, maybe if I had no job, maybe I could do that every day. Let me give you guys weekly vlogs to show you guys how my Ramadan is going. I also wanted to get rid of the weekly rant, so this will be the last rant of this month. And I wanted to do Ramadan reflections, where I just talk about how's my Ramadan going, which I'm not sure if I want to do, because it seemed like I could also put that in the weekly vlog. So I'm not sure how it's gonna be. I also want to give you guys a lot of Muslima content. Like, I'm gonna do an Eid video of some Eid inspiration ideas. That's the holiday after Ramadan. I also wanted to give you guys another hijab haul. I wanted to give you guys another hijab tutorial. So the content during Ramadan is going to be very Muslim based. Like, this is the time for my Muslim subscribers to see what's going on with me. So if you're not Muslim and you don't really relate to this kind of stuff, that's okay. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be sad if you don't watch my content and things like that, but I'm just letting you know that the next few videos, the whole next month, is going to be all about Ramadan and Muslim people stuff. So just so y'all know, FYI, if y'all have any other like Muslim people ideas that you want me to share, or anything about my Muslim identity, you could definitely put that in the comments, and I'll try to get that video out during Ramadan. Anyways, last but not least, I just want to say thank you guys so much for participating in my contest. I told you guys that, you guys know that I've been telling y'all, begging y'all, asking y'all to vote for my cat for this contest I entered in, but I didn't win. So I told you guys that I will be doing my own giveaway. I'm going to be giving away $50, $10 to 5 people, for people who are able to tell me their funniest, bestest, corny joke. Because one thing about me, I love corny jokes. So I told you guys that all you had to do was send me a corny joke and you will be entered into the contest to win. Now it's that time to announce the winners. I actually didn't write you guys' name down. I just have the corny jokes here. So actually only 6 people actually sent me corny jokes. I have like 800 and something subscribers. Like, I thought I would have to weed through more corny jokes than this, but whatever. So I'm gonna put the joke on the screen just so y'all can see it, but I'm also gonna read it on a paper because I wrote it down. The first joke that I got was, what did Delaware a New Jersey? I really like that one. Next joke I have is, so a son tells his dad, "Dad, a boy at school keeps calling me gay." So the father says, "Punch him in the face." And then the son says, "But Dad, he's so cute." That was funny. I love plot twist jokes. The next one is a knock knock joke. Knock, knock. Who's there? Interrupting cow. Interrupting cow. Moo. That one, I told you I don't send me no knock, knock jokes. I mean, that one, it was funny, but I don't really like knock, knock jokes. And I feel like it's not really that corny, but it was cute. Next one. What did the policeman say to his belly? You're under a vest. I really like that one. The next one is teacher. The exam will be easy. And here's the exam. Orange is A, fruit, or B, color. Now that teacher know. Them teachers always trying to trick us. And then the last one I got is, why did the bike fall over? It was too tired. That was really cute. It was 6 people who entered into the competition. So 5 of them will win. And the 5 that will win are everybody except for the knock knock joke. Because I wasn't really feeling the knock knock joke. So if your joke was one of the jokes that I said in this video outside of the knock knock joke, then you are a winner. You will be getting contacted by me. I will be sending you that $10 via Zelle, via Cash App, something like that. I will be in contact with you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for participating in my contest. I'm definitely trying to get my engagement up, so thank you for participating in that contest. So that's all I have for today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.